Welcome to the Fantasy Football War Council's podcast. Join the gods of war, Jonathan Arneson, and Mario and Daniel Gutierrez as they guide you through the gridiron battlefield. Victory awaits. Let the War Council begin.
Hello and welcome to another meeting of the Fantasy Football War Council. I'm your god of war, Jonathan, and as always, I'm joined by the brothers Grimm, Daniel, and Mario. Champion!
Sparkly.
Yeah, sparkly. We're gonna
May I?
Oh, yeah.
That's like,
Yeah.
that's like welder's burn.
Yeah.
I looked into the light.
It burns for two reasons.
Wasn't a good burn. I shouldn't have looked.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
like
man.
the loopless burn?
It's a...
Oh, yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Somebody has experience with this. Okay. Well, moving on. Episode 154. We are post-draft. We have the NFL draft results. We're all we're all like it's our addiction, and we're already in the draft. Like we're in like currently in a draft right now. It's one of those long drafts. This is beautiful, by the way. Daniel, amazing idea. And we're all just like, so we set a 2-hour limit, a 24-hour limit to this to give people, like, hey, you have real lives, children, jobs, all that. It gives you plenty of time to like ponder your pick. You're not rushed. You can know you're on the clock and think about it. Well, I don't know what some other people's, situations or whatnots are. Or like, I know that I'll look down at my phone. Like, I have the notifications on, so I get notified. But like, sometimes my phone won't notify me, and I'll be like, "Oh my god, what's going on?" And I'll pull up my phone, I look at it. I have to refresh, so I have to, download, delete, close the app, and like, reopen it. And once I reopen it, it's like, it's me on the clock. I'm like, I've been on the clock for a few hours now. But my funniest thing, and I must take this away. This is my biggest takeaway. You two are amazing, and it's kind of funny. Give you like 45 minutes to an hour, and if you haven't made your pick, the two of you like relentlessly bash people with kids. Like, hey, nudge, where the fuck you at? But I'm gonna do it nicely with this meme. Blah. And they just start dropping, and they're hilarious. But like, I feel bad because like me, I'm personally like, one thing is I hate the group chats for this very. That's why I always used to text everybody separately back in the day, because I hated to bother everybody with a group chat. I know also some people will just mute them and not pay attention to them. So like, there's then that. But then it's bothering. Hey, it's like right now. It's 10 o'clock at night. And like we all send something in the group. It's 1 a.m. for some of the people in the group chat. I'm like, ooh, man, I hope their phone's on silent. I start having that thought. You know what I mean? Like, so I try not to.
Captive audience too, because that's where the information's being passed.
Yeah, it is.
You ain't getting out of this one. Yeah.
No, hell no. And no, fuck it. Just all right, join in, throw the information. It's gonna be fun. So all right, well, so we have some news today. We have the results of the NFL draft, and we're gonna kind of like throw our opinions in here. And then obviously we're living a draft at the moment, so we're gonna definitely talk about that draft and share thoughts and
do a pick.
I only have 2 moments that I regret. I don't know about you guys, but I literally only have 2 moments. I'm like Daniel. I'm staring at a roster I'm ready to go masturbate to practically and thinking I'm so.
Dude, your wife got me real good. I mean, the entire league got me, but your wife just ripped right in front of me. So she has the 8th pick. I traded up for the 9th, and Travion Henderson just kept falling and kept falling and kept falling. And I was just like, Daniel, I'm going to get either Colston Loveland or Travion Henderson.
Yep.
And he's like, yeah, you're going to get one of them. And I was like, ooh, I have McBride, so let's see. Nope. Of course not.
Colston Loveland.
They were both
But Henderson.
Yeah.
But Henderson. Yeah.
Henderson would have been a nice one. Yeah, it would have been a nice one. Oh, well, Daniel, Amari and Hampton, gotta say.
Oh,
well
man.
Done.
Oh.
That was the pick I wanted hoped. I was like, I wanted that to drop to me. So.
No way he was falling to 5.
Yeah, well, there's hopes and dreams, buddy.
There's hopes and
Have
dreams. That's
hopes
true.
and dreams.
That's
Yeah,
true.
We can all have hopes and dreams.
That's true. Oh, I've got a story about that one too. So that was a trade because I didn't have a pick until 2-9, and so it's a super flex league. So quarterbacks are very valuable. Starting quarterbacks, top 10, 15 quarterbacks are very valuable. And so I actually offered him Roma Dunze because he needs help with wide receiver pretty desperately. And and I think like 3-2 or something like that for the 1-3.
For 2-3. For 2-3. You were like, I'll take 2-3. That way I'm at least
No. This is for 1-3 first. Right?
Oh, okay.
And then I told him I want Hampton and I'm trying to move up to 1-3 because that's the only place I know that he's going to be. And he said, well, I'm weaker at quarterback. And I was like, well, there goes Henderson. Or there goes Hampton. But I said, all right, well, what I'll do is I'll give you. He said that he was looking at Tet and Ward. And so I said, okay, well, I will give you Bryce Young for your 2-2. And that way I still move up into the first 12 picks of the draft rather than my first pick being a 19. and then at that point you can get, and then it was like a 5th round in return. And I said, and at that point you can get Tet McMillan and then you can stack him with Bryce Young. And it helps you with quarterback and then it helps you with wide receiver. And then he goes, let me see what I can do about 1-3. And I was like, okay, And then he came back to me with Purdy for the 1-3 with a 4-2. And like going into like the draft charts and stuff like that, it's a fair trade as far as what points are there.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, let's go. I happen to have a surplus of quarterbacks, so that hurt less than giving up a Dunze for me. And so I was very, very happy with the result of that. I was doing backflips and then I thought that he was going to go Emeka Mbuka with 2-2 because then he would have gotten Brock Purdy as a quarterback and wide receiver of the future. That is not the route that he went. And I was like, dude, you could have come out of this like a bandit, man. So we were chatting about that. But yeah, that was
solid trade.
That's what's awesome about the 24-hour to make your picks is because especially in the early parts of the draft, you got time to negotiate those trades, sit tight.
If you can make it there. I think we've had one person make it to like 21 hours, but he was like relentlessly beat upon.
He didn't even know.
He didn't even know.
Yeah, he didn't even
know for 20 hours. Yeah.
We were silent for about 10 of those 20 hours.
Oh, yeah. I wouldn't say it was like 11 when I went to bed, and I'm like, okay, all right, cool. And what's going on? Like, it's been a while. Like,
and then it was like, so now after that instance, now we just relentlessly batch.
I think everyone knows to refresh their app. Like at this point, that's why I'm like closing it and opening it, as I know that it has to be refreshed. Because I'll open it and be like, all right, and I notice like her phone, she's like 2 picks ahead, and I'm like, oh, I gotta reset. Like something's up. So, yeah,
so funny.
It's a lot of fun. I was having this thought like. Cause I love our Gods of War. Would I ever do it in there? But like, God, I love the in-person. I think the in-person really wins me out.
Yeah.
You get so much more fun in the in-person. But like, yes, with quick 2-minute picks and everyone rushing. Hey, you know what? Thought. We're cut down to 1 league now. What if we made the picks a little longer and have the ability of the extra second or extra minute or so to think about trades? Because I do like the fact that
minutes.
I'm just saying. Well, because didn't we usually isn't like first round minutes. 5 minutes? Yeah, and then we came down to 3.
Yeah.
Until like a certain point, like, and then we would knock it to like 1.5. To speed up the draft, but that was because we had 2 drafts. Yeah. Now we only have the 1, and it is what it is, right? It's not terribly long to make it a 2.5 hour thing, right? So
Yeah, instead of a 3 hour
just
draft,
something to throw out.
a 5 hour draft, but it's still not a 9 hour day, you know?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is our day is literally cut in half now, and
Yep.
now we just draft and have lunch. So
I'm fine with
Especially if we have
considering
an
that.
intermission.
yeah, let's talk about it, because I know we're at 5 for the first round, and then we can 3 for the rest. Let's talk about moving those up a bit. So that's
Yeah.
a suggestion. So
Making them longer. Yeah, no problem. Because then
hey.
it just encourages, league involvement, because you get your brain to think more than just like, what am I going to pick? You can go,
You're not so rushed,
what kind
right?
of assets can I get for this too? Like, do I like the picks that are here? So am I rushing my pick and am I not want that? Or maybe I could trade back and get some of the guys that I'm looking at right now, So
This
yeah,
league
for
has
sure.
opened my mind of our drafting table. Yes, it does. So,
Well, that's awesome. Yeah, it's been a blast.
yeah, it really has. So no, totally. So okay, we'll ponder these ideas. I like it. So let's jump into our news, and we'll pick and choose at some teams. I don't know. Maybe we only make it through about half the teams tonight. We'll see what I would do.
All right. First bit of news: Isaiah Bond. They don't call him 007 because he doesn't have the license to kill. It's definitely the other way around here. So he had some charges from sexual allegations from like at the end of the season, and more details emerged closer to the draft, and teams did not draft him at all. As a matter of fact, we are over a week post draft, and he's still an unrestricted free agent. Nobody is touching him at all. So,
but he got drafted in our draft really early too.
He got drafted in
I
our draft.
know.
Yeah.
Dude, they released her whole statement, and everyone's just like, "Ooh, not touching it."
Yeah.
No, why would you? So when you have so much talent, I mean, like, we've been over this before. I hate to like beat that horse, but like, a small percentage of high schoolers make it into college ball. Small percent of college players make it into the NFL. It's such a small percentage of you that actually do it.
Yep.
And then there's like a small percentage of them that are just dumber than shit. So,
Yeah.
and go do something stupid.
Yep.
His explanation: alcohol makes me do crazy things.
Well,
No team's
Find
touching
a
him
meeting.
until he got a chip in
Find
him.
a meeting.
I'll tell you that
Yeah. Find a meeting. Get a chip and fix your life. Maybe someone will talk to you. I don't know what to do about that.
Yep.
It's rough.
So, speaking of young and dumb, Jax Albrecht was caught as the one who prank called Shadur Sanders, pretending to be Mickey Loomis. Son of Jeff Albrecht, the Atlanta's DC, cost his dad $100,000 in fines from the NFL, and cost the Falcons organization $250,000 in fines for him knowing what his dad's password was on his iPad, leaving it around the house.
Yep. Every prospect was given a phone for the draft. So they all had specific numbers that were from the NFL. So it's not like their personal phone that people could do this from, to avoid doing this. Also, how old do you think this kid is?
Ooh, I'd say he is older than he should be. I'm gonna guess 28. I'm saying he's dumb.
21.
Yep.
Oh man.
I was thinking like he was like a 14-year-old or something like that.
Oh no, I saw a picture.
21 years old. I didn't see a
older.
picture. I was just like, I heard like, oh yeah, well I did some stupid things when I was 21, and I was like, wait, what? What? 21?
We've all done some stupid things back when we were younger. I don't know that, but like, okay. I mean, buy a burner.
I'm pretty
First off,
glad my
That's the thing.
never cost my parents $100,000.
Yeah. It was he got the number,
oh yeah, they're all
NFL
from his
supply
dad.
burner phone,
Yeah.
basically, right? And dude, and apparently it happened to a bunch of players, not just
Yeah,
Yes, it did. He was not the only
throughout the
person.
night.
Yeah.
That's just
There were
fucked.
multiple cases of it happening for multiple people, which is really bad. Yeah. It's
This is like in the moment of your life, and you're getting freaking prank calls. That is,
yeah, dude. Because you're sitting here thinking, "Hey, we're gonna take you on the clock right now," and you're having an emotional moment.
yeah.
And then they take someone else, and you're like, "What's
What
going
just
on,
happened?
guys?"
Yeah,
You're looking at your family and thinking, "I don't know what's going on," and yeah. Woof.
like the
All
Falcons
right.
a
Well,
couple years ago, accidentally picking the wrong player, same name,
uh,
position,
Raiders.
wrong school.
Raiders.
Was it the Raiders?
Yeah, the Raiders did.
Raiders.
That's right.
Yeah, the Raiders did
They
that.
called the wrong Cameron Bynum.
Yeah. Well, they put in the ticket wrong.
Yeah,
They
and
gave
then
the wrong. They gave the wrong.
They put the
school
wrong
position.
school.
Yeah.
yeah. There was two with the same name, different schools, and hey, that matters. Details matter. I'm going to use this for the rest of my life. Details matter. So, yeah, that's a big factor. So,
Yep.
hey, and I hold that player on my roster in in the Disney League. The correct one.
Yeah.
The one on the
Yeah.
Rams.
The one.
The one on the Rams.
Yeah.
The one that went to the Rams.
The one that
Yes.
went to the Rams. That was actually worthy of being drafted. Yeah.
Freaking idiots. So, okay, let's get into our first trade. The first trade, oh my goodness, this one was a little bit of a shocker to us, as we said at Lampo's Pizza, right? Browns traded back. Now, we all had the first 6 picks right in the draft. We'll say that. We just did not have the placement of 2 of the teams. We just called the picks in position, so we were right with that. But we also said there's possibility of trade. So the Browns traded back to where the Jags sat at pick 5. Yeah, pick 5. And they traded pick 5, pick 36, pick 126, and a 2026 first rounder. That's solid haul from the Browns to move
For
back
4
to pick 5.
spots. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for 4 spots.
Super smart for the Browns.
Absolutely. And to pick up Mason Graham with that pick, Quinshawn Judkins, solid running back, and then Dylan Sampson.
Another running back.
Yeah.
Another solid running back.
Browns being Browns. So Jags with theirs moved up Travis Hunter. They moved up to the number 2 for Travis Hunter. The 104 turned into Bashal Tootin. Hey, Tootin, man.
Mm-hmm.
Tootin, solid pick. And pick 200 turned into safety Rayun Lane, the 3rd. Not bad.
Everybody wins. And you know what? The Browns will have multiple first rounds in the quarterback draft of next year, right? So
Yep.
Yep. It's the Manning. It's the Arch Manning.
Arch isn't coming out.
It's his 4th year. It's his 4th year.
But he still has eligibility.
27 year.
Oh, is he gonna? Was he redshirted one?
No.
His family say that he won't let him come to the NFL until he has 30 starts in college.
Yeah.
So we got another 3 years.
I love it. 2027. Yeah.
Yeah, it's 2027. He's got to finish his degree or 30 starts of football, whichever one.
Yeah. Which the degree can be finished in 2026 if he does it in 4, right? He's doing a 4 year.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's doing it in 4 year because he started. Oh man.
Yep.
He started in 2023. Yeah. He just I am excited. I cannot wait. It's gonna be fun. To predict. Everyone's got him. Everyone's shipping him to New Orleans just because Granddaddy went there, right? Come on.
Sure.
And
They
they
need
need a
help.
quarterback right now.
Yeah, that's what everyone's doing. That's what everyone's talking about. Come on, you know. I know Mario. We hear other things. I know this.
He's going
Well,
to be a Cowboy.
they had. Well, no, they have their what's their are their. He's going to be a Cowboy.
Jerry Jones is going to give up like the next 5 first rounds to make sure that he gets Arch Manning as a Cowboy. He's in Texas already. He's not going to let him leave that state.
Yeah, you got that right.
Boy, would that be something to see, huh?
Especially if Dak struggles over the next year and a half.
Oh heck yeah, yeah. He's gonna trade him Dak and Joe Milton.
Well, see,
Yeah.
Saints have Newsmeyer, and his son is playing right now, and I think they may swing into him at quarterback.
Dude,
and have the
Nussmeier's
first-
a really impressive QB.
Dude, absolutely, that's what I'm saying, and that's where I think the Saints may not go Manning. You may see Nussmeyer come in, and it's the first daddy quarterback, dad's son or OC and player combo.
Well, there's going to be 8 solid prospects worthy of going in a normal year's 1 through 10 next year. So it's going to be interesting what that does to the NFL.
Yeah. There's going to be some really good QBs coming out.
And who hits?
Yeah, exactly. Anybody want? I don't want to read all these trades.
Let's see. Second trade.
No,
the Giants
it was an exciting trade. Grounds throughout the draft. To have 4 trades on the first day was awesome. 13 on day 2 and 17 on day 3. That's pretty darn cool.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, usually, I don't know. Some days we won't stay until pick 32. We stayed a lot of the draft. Not just because the Bucks were pick 19. We were having a lot of fun, and there was a lot going on.
Yeah,
kids were having a blast, and that whole ball fight was really enjoyable to watch. So. Anthony just stood there, and he's like, "Throw the balls at me!" So
that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Giants coming back up into the first for Jackson Dart was a big one. Fifth year contract.
Do you say it's big? Really, I got some problems with some of these quarterbacks.
It's just taking the shot. Yeah, I think it's the right move. Whether or not he works out, I still think it's the right move. Yeah,
I get it.
Especially since they still got Abdul Carter early, right? So
what a pick.
They landed. So
and Giants, I actually have to say, looking at the rest of their draft, they did really well. They're one of the teams that actually better than I expected because let's just be honest, they're the GM, their coach, their decision makers are not the best, and we know this. So
I like Dayball. But Shine,
I like Dayball, but Sean.
The rest of that building, I don't like the rest of that building.
No, I'm not a big Sean. I'm not.
Yeah, he's got to make an epic recovery after his very very public blunder of Saquon Barkley.
Man,
yeah,
man. And to do
Which
it
is
on
why no
Hard
team
Knocks,
did the off-season Hard Knocks this year.
Yeah.
They were like,
We're not making that
I'm not
mistake.
doing that. Yeah.
Well, everyone agrees it was the right move for them to move on from Barkley, but
For Barkley,
you don't give up a player of that caliber for nothing. They got nothing for him.
Yep. You literally gave him away.
So if you were going to move on, just a little foresight and
do it a year earlier.
Deal.
Yeah.
He might
and then to the Eagles.
Yeah.
Yeah, to the Eagles. Come on.
Eagles
handed them a fucking Super Bowl. Like, he literally gave them the Super Bowl. Let's be honest.
Eagles trade up with Kansas City to get Jahad Campbell. Eagles doing Eagles things. Got like they had 20
Man.
picks over this year and last year, and they gained more for next year. They got like 12 picks next year or something like that.
They have
Ridiculous.
12 picks next year. Yeah.
Howie, man, he is just Howie's my idol. I love Howie. Howie's a Gator. I love Gators. That's my college school. Go Gators. But seriously, like that pick right there broke my heart. I really wanted Jihad on our team, guys. At pick
Same
19.
here.
And I gotta be honest, like our first night was one of the. Yes, sorry, don't get me wrong, Mario. I really like Amika. Okay,
I love him too.
I think we were one of the worst picks of the night.
Yeah, I agree.
Like literally, I think we were one of the worst picks of the night.
Not because I don't like Amika. I love Amika Ibuka.
Yeah.
I just don't
I can
think
attest.
he's a force multiplier for our team the way a different position that would have filled a hole better on our team would have been.
I could have thinking of 2-3 names that would have worked better in that position. I mean,
they would have filled weaknesses instead of just adding to where we're strong already.
Yep.
I was not a fan at all.
Yeah, so lots of good moves. I just, that one bothers me.
He's a solid dude with solid skills. I'm gonna enjoy rooting for him in the future. I just, when that pick happened, I went, it's not a Super Bowl year.
No, it's not. It's we're gonna rebuild slowly and stupidly.
It's just, this won't be a Super Bowl year.
No. And you know what? We'll probably still make the edge of playoffs. We'll be a wild card, and that just puts us so far into like the 17 to 19 pick realm that I'd rather be higher. I see you smiling at me. Go ahead. That's cool. I see
Nothing.
Yeah, I see you smiling.
I think that for the short term, it is a very unfortunate pick. I think that, yes, we had needs at the best linebacker in this class, who happens to also just be a really good linebacker. He'd be the best linebacker in lots of classes, not just this class particularly.
Yeah.
We also have hurt at corner.
Him and Swessinger.
We could have gotten
Swessinger would have been.
We could have gotten Swessinger. We could have gotten
Starks.
I think Bond was still on the board at that point too. So like, we could have gotten. I really like the corner that we got in the second round at Notre Dame, but
Morrison's
in the
great.
short term, but knowing that Godwin and Evans are getting older, they already have the 2 replacements for them in the building, which there's not going to be a drop off. If everything works out the way it should work out, there's not going to be a drop off for Baker Mayfield, because these 2 players will have their feet underneath them in 2 years. Right?
It's Mike Evans. There's going to be a drop off. It's Mike Evans.
No, I know. I totally get the pick and why it's actually a good thing.
But
I think they did it because of more of I think other needs pushed it. I think Godwin may not start the season. I think some of him rehabbing back is coming back slower. So the fact that he may not start week 1 is what pushed that pick. So.
I do like our linebacker core that we have now, but they are both older. Levante David's 36.
Yep, I love him.
And
Reddick.
No, it's not Reddick. It's another guy that earned his spot. What's his name? But he's like 27, 28. So like he's only got a couple more years left, and then sometimes he was an undrafted free agent, so his athleticism kind of comes in a little bit rough too. But I don't know what their plan is there, and that's what my worry is. We hammered corner and we hammered edge rusher, which are 2 positions of need in this draft afterwards, which is okay.
linebacker.
Levante David's on single year deals, and hopefully he plays another 2-3 years. But at any moment he could be gone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The further I am from the draft, the more I'm like, okay, I trusted Jason Light, and I know that we have a quarterback heavy draft next year, and we've got our quarterback. So I don't know if what could fall to us if people are clamoring to get to the first 10 picks. That could leave some real quality falling to us. And so I don't know if they're thinking that far ahead. I kind of give him credit that he would be, because Emeka Egbuka in his press conference called our wide receiver room of unicorns. And he goes, we couldn't pass him up because of how rare Mike Evans is and how rare Godwin is. They're good people and phenomenal at their job. And we see Emeka Egbuka as falling in that same realm of unicorn.
Mm-hmm.
And to have that as a staple of our franchise was worth it, even though we didn't need the position right now.
We're a character team as far as drafts are concerned. And Emeka Egbuka is talked about as having some of the highest caliber character to come out in years. So we'll see.
Yeah. But on draft night, I was pretty bummed.
I was like, ooh. Yeah.
Big time.
Yeah, but Chaz has him in Dynasty, so we'll see. We might be offering her something for him.
You're not the only one trying to reach out. Yeah. And I got to be honest. That whole resetting, I didn't get to change over my queue list. I'm with both of you guys. That
Nobody.
turned me off.
Yeah.
Oh man. That dropped some people way down for me, because I was just like, oh, I'm picking first. So I was like, the one name I had in my brain I picked, and I was just like, that could have been my last pick.
It could have been later, yeah. He was on my list. I will point out, you took a name from my list, but he wasn't high on my list. But he was on my list.
Yeah.
It was like 3 or 4 spots down. I wasn't at the bottom like you think of mine, but your list is different than mine. You had 80 names at the start, and I think I only had like 30 at the start. So that changed. I was like, wow. Hey, I want to say I started with like 13 or 15, and when I heard Mario had 50, I'm like, I need to change this. So I got up to about 50 at one point, and then it just started ticking down, and I watched it down. So I think when I finished that draft, I had 13 left. So
like 3 weeks ago, I had like 70 players in my queue. I had to like cull a few of them.
Dude, I didn't even think about. I should have. So I figure I got to make one live online first, because I've been holding on to this pick for 2 hours just so I could do it here on the draft. So, I have not drafted a wide receiver out of this rookie class.
That's wise.
I was gonna say that's probably a good thing. Yeah.
I have good wide receivers. Let's just be honest. I had good wide receivers.
This wide receiver class wasn't really vaulted for its purity of skill.
Right.
Absolutely correct.
Yeah, so correct.
Let's see.
Oh, I heard the ding.
I made it.
Oh, you got tight end,
Mitchell Evans.
Right.
Second tight end I've drafted.
Yep.
Second tight end I've drafted. Honestly, like, this kid is super solid. He didn't have any holes in his game, and he's really good, and he'll totally take over their tight end room. So,
I mean, the tight end and running back are the strength of position in this draft class. So, like, those are the ones you got to take flyers on right now. You just never know.
Yeah, well, I think at this point, all the running backs have been poached.
But you keep saying that. You keep saying
no, I'm not gonna. Don't worry. I don't say my names to you, motherfucker. Say that right now. So no, there's no one left. There's no one left. Yeah,
sure.
there's
Keep
no
telling
one
yourself
left.
that. That's fine.
Hey, look, I know that this gets edited and like there's a lot of time before people get to listen to it, but like, yeah, no, I've got running backs on the list. I'll tell you that right now.
Well, I've taken one defensive player,
And
two
how many
tight
running backs
ends.
do you have on your roster now, Daniel?
On my
From the
roster
draft.
or
From the
from the draft?
From the draft.
From the draft. What pick are we? 11? 12.
We're
12.
on pick 12.
We're at pick
12.
12.
Well, you just
9?
took another one.
I think I have 9 running backs from this draft.
Yeah.
Pick 12.
And there were 32
8.
with starting grades.
8 running backs.
You're sitting at 16 running backs. Holy crap on a cracker. Daniel, I'd love to talk trades, buddy. Like, you've taken them all. You've taken them all.
They kept falling. Daniel and I kept texting, and I was just like, I can't believe that this is the strength of this draft class. And you're the only one other than me who's drafted it. Like, everyone's taken one, and that's it.
I just kept on.
Hey, I took 2. Okay,
Yeah,
I'm trying to spread my picks out. Well, I was trying to spread my picks out to fill in certain needs, and
cool.
you hammered running back.
Yeah, I got 8 in this draft.
I'll respect the hell out of that all season.
Absolutely, 100%.
I sent Daniel nipple memes and stuff. Testosterone. Change his name to Tyrone.
I get it, but you got to get yourself some defensive players because you don't got enough to fill your defensive roster. Right?
I got 8 more picks.
You do.
Or
Holy
actually,
crap.
I've got 6 more picks. So I don't have.
I gotta be honest though, you've got some pretty running backs and you got some nice names there. So well done, dude. Yeah, well done.
I've been having fun.
You too.
I'm collecting
you
like infinity stones.
Yeah, you two have taken more names that I've had on my list than anybody ahead of me. But I will point that I think Joey in the last draft snagged like 3 names from me that I'm like, oh, fucking Joey.
Oh, he definitely came into his own.
He started off a little rough.
Yeah. It wasn't right away. It was like middle of the rounds, and he snagged a couple of my players that I had primed. And I'm like, I just had a player just sitting there ready to go, and it was just like, bloop, gone before me. And I'm like,
yeah.
And I got, I own the Chargers backfield of the future with that Raheem Sanders pick. I almost for the future.
Yeah, I was gonna grab that other running back, and you snagged him before me. So well done. Yeah, well, you already had Hampton, but I was gonna grab the other kid because the other kid behind him was very talented, and they said
Rocket Sanders is good.
Good.
They
said he could get the number 2 behind him. So
he had a down year, but this is the only reason why he had a down year. It's because it's the first year recovering from a torn ACL. He was awesome.
For who's that?
Rocket Sanders, Raheem Sanders.
Yeah.
Raheem Sanders was awesome in 2023. They were talking about him being one of the top 3 running backs in this draft class. And then he tore his ACL at the end of 23, recovered in time for 24 and played. But it always, especially for running backs, how many running backs have a really good year a year after they tear the ACL? Everybody usually talks about how they got a down year.
They slow down.
Man, it takes a year to recover. Years. And in their second year, you're like, damn. So it could be running back by committee as on the Chargers with both of them. And there's not going to be much of a drop off because Sanders is good.
Yeah, so, Sanders is. He is. He's a really good. I think Chargers had a good
draft.
Upside.
That's upside.
Yeah,
but
they did well though. But their running back room is stacked. Look at it. I mean, you brought in Najee. I mean, dude, they got some running backs in that room, and it's short-term running backs, future running backs.
Mm-hmm.
And look what they're learning behind.
They-
I'm sorry, but I have always preached that Najee is a stud, and he was fed like a stud. So,
You've always said that, yeah.
yeah, I know.
Mario's
No,
got Najee 2.0.
Najee has never missed a game. He is studly.
Yeah.
And Omarion Hampton, when he did the medicals at the combine, they said they've never seen a running back whose body showed zero tread on the tires.
Yeah.
So you got Najee and a bigger version of Najee.
Yeah.
And a faster version of Najee.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, they re-signed J.K. Dobbins.
Yeah. I wanted Hampton. Damn it, Daniel.
I did too.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
My precious.
Yeah, dude. Honestly, like he's studly. I really wanted Genty. That one I was, but Hampton. Those were the two guys that this draft had some really nice running backs.
We did try to make a move for Genty. I'll give you that.
Yeah. That's all right.
Robbie approached me first. Otherwise, he'd
of course. Yeah, of course. No. Of course, you're
Robbie
a corner.
first.
Of course.
He was like, what was that? He came up to me like the drummer boy. I have nothing to give, but
yeah. He had texted me, and that's like, and I'm like, dude, you have nothing. You have pennies. Let's get the fuck out of here. And when he kicked back that you were discussing it, I'm like, oh man, I may not get this. I'm gonna lose it to fucking pennies. And
dude, did you see what I did with those pennies though?
You were turning into a Howie. We were making those Howie jokes. Yeah, we were making Howie jokes. Hey, you know what? If I would have known that you wanted a stack of mid-tier like that, bro, I would have handed you a fuck. I would have. See, you just didn't when you because you sent that offer to me. You started the offer to me, right? So. Mm-hmm. In my opinion, when I see something, I see he sent me a first, he sent me a future for these are the things that he wants. So when I counter, I keep to those things of what you want. You know what I mean? So if I would have known you wanted fucking just a Brinks truck of picks backed up, yeah, I would have given like 4, 5, 6, 7. I would have handed out some tier picks to you. You gotta details matter. This is why I'm going to say this a lot. Details matter. Details matter. And, man, I would have backed up that Brinks truck. So, yeah, Genty, dude, Robbie knew too because I had talked him up forever to Robbie. He's like, I haven't done any of my rookie studying, and I blew his ear off the last few months about Genty. I'm like, this kid gives me a boner. He's a future LaDainian Tomlinson. This kid is gold. He's like, Yeah. And I told him his team, what he did to his team to get Allen and Bijan from you last year.
Yeah,
I think it killed his team, and what he did to get Genty just gave it life for that 3-year span that he was going to be dead. So,
I think, it's a short-term plan.
It's a short term. Yeah, he still has problems.
He got second place.
Yeah, that's right. He's still
that's first loser. That is the first loser, and I can tell you, I've been second place a lot too, and that doesn't make you feel any better.
Yeah,
you were the first fucking loser. You made it that far just to lose, and your pick is way worse now because of it. So congratulations, you suck, and you pick at 9, and you lost by 4 points. And I have a poster that proves it. So yeah. Fuck you all. Yeah.
Oh man, what's one player in this draft that we're doing that you were like, that's my boy. I'm not leaving the draft without that person. That you knew was like strategically available.
Dang, I gotta go open up my roster now. We've been through a lot. We've been through a lot this roster.
Yeah. I had my eye on one guy for months that no one, pundits, lists, no one was talking about. And then all of a sudden, after the draft, he started popping up on all of these lists. And I was like, shut up! He's my precious. See how
he has the chance to be something really special.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And who was that?
Ja'Cory Cross-Merritt was drafted in the 7th round to Washington, running back. He played one game this year because he ran out of college eligibility, but he was a stud the last 3 years ahead of it.
He got screwed up.
3-down running back,
receiving,
eligibility. Running, gap and zone schemes. He's really good.
Yeah, he got injured and redshirted, but then the team gave someone else who was on their practice squad his same number.
Ooh.
And the governing bodies said, "No, we have tape of you playing. You're not eligible." So that's why he dropped.
He played one game out of Arizona State before the NCAA said that he wasn't available anymore. And in that one game, he rushed for like 135 yards, 2 touchdowns.
Dang.
Yeah.
That's a studly pick. I did like my Carson Swearinger pick. I did a linebacker. I did like my linebacker.
That was a beautiful pick.
And the Kyle Monagai.
Yeah, I'd been talking him up all off season to Daniel.
Mm-hmm.
And
I'm surprised he dropped as far as he did. I stared at him and said, "Hey, honey, I'm taking your running back." And she's like, "I don't even know who that is."
Swift hate was Monangai love.
Yeah, dude. He's... And they got him in the 7th. I mean, like, a team that needed a running back and didn't draft a running back until the 7th. They kind of had an eye on a guy, right? So, yeah. I think I was enjoying some tape from Jadon Blue.
Yeah.
He's fun.
I told Mario from the beginning of this draft, I said, John's walking away with Ward and Blue.
Hey, well, Ward only because that was just best available at where I sat at 5, to be honest. Like,
for sure.
If I went anything else, it was reaching down, and I needed a quarterback, let's be honest.
Yeah.
I didn't like it.
I mean, but for all of those reasons, I
needed to do it. Yeah. I had to do it.
Pick to make, And then I was like, he's going Cowboys running back. Blue, he's picking up Blue.
Dude, there's no one there. Come on, let's be honest. It's a decent. Yeah, laugh it up. There's no one there.
You took 4 hours for your second round.
You're right. Pick. Yeah.
Oh, well, I can tell you the 4 hours is because I was home alone, both children, and I was not making that fucking pick until Chas came home. I handed a kid off and I started looking at things. I was not happening. So
Daniel and I were like, does he know it's his turn? What's going
on? Oh yeah. I knew. And when you guys both secretly started messaging just me, not in the group, I'm like, these motherfuckers. And I recorded that text and sent it to Robbie. And I'm like, these motherfuckers. And he's like, oh, I'm gonna say something to get them. That comment that he sent to you guys, to the group about mercilessly that was to make fun of you guys. That did not hit like he wanted it to. He's a fucking idiot, okay? I will say that right off because he made that comment in an attempt to make fun of you guys. And all it did was play into the fact that, hey, I actually was going to make a comment today because he was taking a little while to make his pick. And I was going to be like, isn't this the guy that said we should mercilessly text him if he hasn't responded? And he made his pick, so I didn't send it. But I totally should have fucking sent that to him.
Yeah. It's so funny. Yeah, we were like, Blue's on the board. He's right there. You know he's gonna take him.
No, good for you guys calling out a pick. I got, hey dude, When there's a
Oh,
good
Mario-
offensive line, they need a running back.
Yeah.
Come on, guys.
Mario went like 12 for
I got a
12
good
on
streak
run.
going there.
He went like 12 for 12 on a run. He texted me, so-and-so's going this. So-and-so's going that. So-and-so's going this. And it was like...
Damn. Mario, really?
Yeah.
I did
Becoming
my
a-
homework.
I do my homework. That's more than homework to look at someone's team and to know what they're going to pick at a pick. That's fucking Oracle shit, dude.
It was a long run.
You're getting into Magic and
it was like mid-second through like almost fourth round, or early fourth before we got a curveball that neither of us got. But yeah, Mario was nailing them, and I was like, oh, that makes sense, but I hope that doesn't happen. Damn it.
Interesting. I like it. I like when you can do that. Make those guesses. That makes it a lot of fun to do that. Makes it fun.
Yeah,
that's good. Good for you guys.
All right,
Mario, Dudley, Mario.
Oh no, man. But all of those early picks.
Hey, that's awesome, dude. That's awesome. I'm like the Cowboys over here. I haven't had one in a few years, so I'm not going to be like, hey, look what I got. Let me dust the fucking dust off of them. You know what I mean?
You do have a trophy case, though, practically.
I'm like the fucking Patriots. You guys hate me for a reason, so yeah, I get it. I sit first and second more than anybody ever. Let's talk it.
So, what was your favorite NFL draft?
Yeah, what team do you think did best?
Or just your favorite?
Oh, yeah. Favorite fit?
Favorite fits? I guess
not
that's
the
usually
Buccaneers.
Not
the Buccaneers. So take away names, and I'm not looking. I still want to see the Giants name attached to it. The Giants did pretty good. I got to be honest.
Giants did pretty well.
Giants did really good. Browns did okay. I like what the Browns did.
I do too. Future picks coming up.
Yeah, I like what the Browns did.
That feels dirty saying it, but it's very true.
Yeah, well, here's the dirty one to me is the Raiders. The Raiders did okay.
Yeah, they did.
They did okay. They did pretty good. I mean, like some of their mid-tier picks, I have some questions too, but I think they topped it. They bookended it with the day 1, day 3 kind of thing. Their day 2 wasn't as good, but day 1, day 3 did really well. God, Colts.
I really like the Patriots draft.
I was gonna say Patriots, but I don't know. I feel like,
all the teams. I don't want to say it, but I'm like, fucking Chiefs.
Yeah, they actually did okay.
I think they had the best draft.
They did pretty good.
And I'm like,
you think best, huh? Really?
Yeah.
Wow. I mean, they got needs of what they needed, and Simmons is really good for filling the tackle spot.
If Simmons didn't have his patellar pull, he was going to challenge for being the first overall offensive player. Period.
Yeah, patellas. Okay.
Yeah.
No, they did good.
His backup was actually
Jalen Royals.
Like 2 or 3.
Yeah, his backup was drafted ahead of him.
Yeah.
Well, injuries.
That's how good he was, right? Healthy. Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's it. But his backup went in the first round in the 20s. That's how, and that's how
he kept him off the field.
And he kept him off the field. Exactly. Starters don't go in the first round a lot of times.
Yeah.
And the Chiefs were like 32. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I like what the Browns did. George Judkins, Fannin, Gabriel. Gabriel was the better quarterback, I think. They brought in Sanders, and you know what? To get him that late, that's such a dart throw. Take a chance because he has the talent, and if you can get his attitude under control, he could be your future quarterback.
That system is perfect for him too. Like
not off. That's why I thought he'd go there, but I thought he would have been that 33 pick. I thought he would have been their second pick.
Yeah,
I thought they would have gone, or not the 30 because they traded picks around, but I thought first pick would have been Travis, second pick would have been Sanders. Pair the two kids together that know what they're doing, bring them in, start them easy. That helps them, right? So that was my thought. But hey, he went to the same team. It's very much just the Johnny Manziel situation, just a little worse.
Just worse. Yeah. Well,
couple more days, just an extra day in the green room.
Maybe less substances.
According to the NFL, he did it to himself with his interviews.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, he
they
did.
said his interviews were so bad they were like, we don't want that jackass in our facility.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
This is a job, and he's not taking it seriously.
No, and you know what? I want to honestly. I want to put some of that on his dad. His dad prepped him for it, and this is how you prepped him. You should have humbled him a little more. He needs to come in and be like, "Hey, I'm here to do your job. This is what I can do." Like, not, "Hey, you fucking need me. Drop my nuts on your desk, and this is championship time." Like, yeah.
That's part of having a professional agent, right? Like, that stuff.
Oh, but Daddy Agent, though.
There was one GM that they gave him a playbook so that he can study, and they had him in for the 30 visit, and they were trying to like see what the recall was, and they told him that they're basically just going to be going over that playbook in the meeting. Like that was the center of the entire meeting. I was talking all on their playbook, and they said he didn't study the playbook at all, and when he came in there. They were asking him questions, and he was like, didn't have any of the answers, and then was asking them instead, well, what are you going to do to support me in your organization? Like, how are you
why am I going to come here
around me to support me rather than learning? Right? And that me first attitude. I don't care about your organization. I care about getting mine, and I care about my career. And like, there needs to be a balance in that. He did not have that.
You sit that kid down. He sits there at the table, and he says, "Sir, what can I do for your organization? How can I help you? Please, let's win this. Let's win something together.
Yeah,
I'd like to have a series future.
How can we make each other better?
How can I help you?
How can I earn your millions of dollars in just a couple of years?
Yeah,
and that's the kid you bring in.
For sure. I really like the Commanders draft also.
Yeah.
I
also agree with that.
Offensive tackle in the first round. Josh Connerly is a monster. I think that he's super athletic. He's gonna fit in that scheme very nicely. Trey Amos is a stud at corner. Dude. And then with Lattimore on the other side and there to help mentor, that should be really good.
That's not a bad draft.
Jalen Lane's a great flyer from Virginia Tech.
And Samuel's still in the nickel.
And I like the Kane Medrano, the linebacker. UCLA had a really good linebacker core this year.
They had 3 linebackers that were drafted. They had an awesome linebacker core. Yeah. And then, like I said, Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt, I was high on him. And I saw he went to Washington, and I had to clean up a little because they got Brian Robinson and no one else. And I think he's better than Brian Robinson. Because Brian Robinson struggled at times last year. So I think he could win the starting job by the end of the season.
Definitely. Absolutely. Yeah, that's a good one.
Like, where'd this kid come from?
Yeah, and where'd you draft him?
Let's see.
5th round? 4th round?
No, I took him in like the 7th round.
I needed more running backs. Daniel, we're gonna have to trade. I need like 2 running backs. I do. Damn it. I need drafting up.
I'm willing to talk. Willing to talk.
No, I'm starting.
I like future picks. I like Brock Bowers. I like Jaden Daniels. But I also like future picks.
Oh yeah. Those all sound like really good players you like, yeah. I think those would have to come with some picks.
Like
You might have to
3
give
for
me
1.
some future.
Yeah.
You might have to give me some future picks. You want some of those players. So.
I mean, I'm
Yeah.
just like I said, like you were telling Mario,
Hey,
right?
and
the spectrum
never
of
off the
things
table.
to choose from, right? The spectrum of things
Absolutely.
to choose from.
No, and you know
I'm
what? I
not-
had this
I'm
conversation
not
with Robbie.
I'm not looking to trade any of them, so you're gonna have to offer me. So
Absolutely, and that's the same thing Robbie said to me. Everything is on the table except for Josh Allen. Send me an offer, and it's not, hey, what do you want? Send me what you want. It's, you want this from me? Come at me. So,
yep.
And you never be offended by the word no. It's just not right now. Hey,
Not
cool.
right, yeah.
What else do you got? What else do you got?
Yeah.
You will. There's always an offer. It's never well, I don't know. In some cases I've seen with Mario, it's you take this right now or you don't get it. It's a forcing the situation. I dig it. It's you're working something. So
He was good at Monopoly.
Dude, I love Monopoly. And then they got those expansions now. Yeah, we got a game night. Oh yeah. You've not heard of these? They got some expansions for Monopoly. Monopoly. They slip them on the corner and it adds things. It's meant to make it quicker, funner, and an ending to the game, essentially. You know what I mean? Because Monopoly can go on forever and ever and never have a fucking. Especially when you play with Daniel. Oh my goodness!
I'm not allowed to play Monopoly anymore.
Why? I would play with you.
And
I remember our last game.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's what a game should be. Let's be honest.
That's right. Yeah. I can't play it here.
Good games of Risk are super competitive, and Risk and Monopoly need to be competitive. And if you're not going to be competitive, then get the fuck out. There's the door, because that's what this game is. If you're not going to be competitive, I don't want you. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No.
Like that. Come on.
No. Look, a good game of Risk. It should either have an ending or someone flips the board, and that is the ending. That is the ending. No, dude, no, that's how it is. That's how it is, and I got to stand by that. A good game of Risk, it gets the board flipped. Yeah,
that's called the world getting nuked. We went to nuclear world.
Yeah, that went nukes. Someone dropped a nuke on the game, and everyone else just looked at each other and went, "Well, who wants to help me clean up?" So
this is how trivial these borders are.
Well, you won. Nuked everybody.
Nuked everyone.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I've seen multiple. I've flipped a board, so that's cool. It happens. But yes, I've seen people flip boards too. So when you do something, and let me tell you, fighting over things like Kamchutka can cause you to flip a board. So
Kamchutka.
That's what I'm talking about. So, all right. Well, let's see. We're at the hour marker. Do we want to continue? I'm loving this draft talk. No one has made a pick since I've made my pick.
Well, we never told anybody to.
We have to relentlessly tell everybody too. So let's see. I'm working on that. Let me see. I was draft join. I was the 105, so I was 205. So it's Vince. Vince is on the clock, 206, and I picked Mitchell.
There's no way Vince is picking before morning.
Fuck no, he's gonna be another 20-hour. Vince is the one. That's why I keep making my Jones. Vince, you're on the clock. Everyone take a nap.
Yeah, he didn't. He didn't even know he was on the clock. He was like, "Haha, this is funny."
Yes. And then he was like, "Oh wait, I'm the nerd."
I'm the nerd that we're all waiting on. I was literally texting him a separate message, like, "Hey, you're on the clock, right? I just want to make sure that because I don't want you to lose your pick." Right when you sent the one for the group, I was literally composing it directly to him, and then that's when
I saw you.
Oh shit!
Send that. Send that. Yeah, well, we need to, again, relentlessly send text messages, apparently. So, I'm joining. And I love that everyone else is joining in on this. We'll see, your uncle or someone else will throw a meme in and be like, I did the, I'm bored. I just typed in I'm bored, and it gave, the kid dragging his head in the mud puddle back and forth on the swing. And I was like, I'm going to throw this in. Fuck it, why not? When everyone gives you the ha-has and all that, you're like, yeah. I did good. I don't know. The best, I would have to say the best, though, is every time you make a pick, and not just one person, but multiple people are like, boy, does that feel really good, you know? And it's happened so much to me that I feel really good about my picks.
Yeah, I was going to say, you've owned that award this draft.
I think I've taken, because it's happened most of my picks, and I keep telling my wife every time, I'm like, I need to go to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back. Like, man, it's just feeling it, dude. I gotta be honest. Like, I feel like I'm 20 again. So, whew.
Yeah, you left with more people's my guys, I think, than anyone else did.
Yeah,
there are other good, solid picks out there that people had on their queues, but
definitely.
not like.
Yeah, like I said, 2 picks. That's all that I'm unhappy with. And Mario, it kills me because I had him lined up. He was my pick. Why did I even let you? You fucking puppeted me. You literally puppet mastered me out of my pick. I was taking Quinn Ewers. I even told Robbie. I texted him, "Hey, my next 2 picks, because I have picks 3 picks apart. It's gonna be Will Howard and Quinn Ewers. I just don't know in what order." And he's like, "Hey, solid picks. I'm going to take Quinn Ewers next." So that was a really good pick. And I didn't take him! Why? You texted me, and you texted the group, because you texted like, "Oh no, he's a Ewers guy," and you're talking about me, but you were making fun of me, and I'm thinking, oh, he's calling me out. And this is like, again, you with probably with the Jada and Blue. He's like, John's going to take Jada and Blue. Boy, do you have my fucking number this year. Like, and you totally puppeted me out of it. I'm like, oh no, I should do something else. Oh, look, Pat Fryermuth is sitting there. That's an amazing pick because we're tight end premium now. So I go Pat Fryermuth in there, and then I watch Quinn Ewers go. And I'm like, after I made the Quinn Ewers pick, I'm like, why did I do that? Why the fuck did I do that? And why did I let Mario play me? You fucking played me.
Bling.
That's great. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for the draft results here because I wanted to see who.
I was like, holy shit! John has 6, 7 quarterbacks. I was like, okay. I honestly thought
one's not going to play. Let's be honest. Unless Kirk gets sent to another team, he ain't playing. So, come on.
He won't start this year.
Yeah, Kirk ain't playing.
Kirk
That's
Cousins,
what I'm saying.
yeah.
That's why I wasn't counting him on my team, and I needed other people. And I thought I had some solid strategies, but you did that to me. And I am like, dude, that was such a curveball because I'm like, why did I do that? I'm like, he fucking played me. Bro, that was my next pick. It was literally selected, and I'm ready to just hit pick. I don't know why I don't know why. And then I told Robbie, I'm like, and he's like, dude, you let Mario fucking play you. Mario fucking played you. And I'm like, yeah, I know. Thanks for telling me. I fucking know. And it was definitely a fucking Mario moment. So well done, Mario. You absolutely played me. And I've been holding that in to tell you live right here. Because it's just like, fuck you.
Yeah, it's so funny. Chas got me with Mbuka right before it got to me. And I was like, there's some choices of some really solid players right here. And Mbuka could fall to me at 2.9. And I was like, I was not planning on taking any receiver in this draft. And I was like, if he falls to me at 2.9, I am taking him. And I was like, actually really starting to look forward to it because I've got a pretty epic young receiving core as it is. So I was like, that's going to extend my possibility of extending my receiver core. And then boom, she took him, and I was like, oh yeah, I should have known better.
Yeah.
I should have known better.
Somebody took something from her. Somebody took something. She had something lined up. Somebody took something, and then she looked down in Mbuka, and she's like, I'm going to take what you guys just drafted. And I'm like, solid pick. Good job. Because that was my next pick. Good job.
Yeah.
If he fell around to me, I was like, I would take him as the one receiver because I know he's got a future in Tampa.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yeah.
Yeah, there was a few. There's a lot of people
See,
stealing things.
my one homer I was going to take home this draft was Yaya Diaby.
Oh, everybody. Yeah.
And I was waiting, and I was waiting, and I was
Yeah, I bet you had him primed for the second draft, right? That's what you were
yes,
thinking.
I sure did.
Yeah. I fucking knew it. So, because I'm sitting here thinking, I'm like, I'm looking at some really good veterans that are still out there that are young and going to do really well. Some of these like year 1, year 2 guys, year 2, year 3 guys, and I'm like, I bet these guys are waiting till the supplemental, the 9 draft picks after to start taking these guys. I was like, nah, I'm gonna do it because I've seen it. I bet there's still good rookies out there. Don't get me wrong, but like I was playing the field and saying, I bet like you play the best available pick, and
Yeah. Some of the veterans are better than some of the rookies out there.
Oh, for sure.
I did a lot of rookies for future longevity, and then you go the veterans because you need the right now. I need some starters.
Those points
now. Exactly.
Yeah.
I need points. Yeah. And I have concerns. I have concerns about my team, but at the same time, I've got some, I got some good stuff. There's 2 picks and 1, that was fucking you, man. That was totally you puppeting me. Oh, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's going to bother me. That's going to bother me for a while.
Mbuka, Martinez, and Etienne. Those are my 3. Ooh, yeah. But right,
I gotta look. I have to look at the draft board. Can we look at the draft board?
That's what I was just doing.
When Monangai went, I was like,
Can we pull up the first one? Can we pull up the first one?
Yeah, you just go to draft results. Settings, draft results.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there it is. Okay. And then it's complete 24-hour. Yeah, okay. No, there was some
just select.
No, I opened up the last draft. That was I opened up the last draft because I was like, I had some names that were stolen right before me that were like, oh my god, moments. Like, yeah, I was gonna take Kyle Hamilton. I actually dropped Kyle Hamilton before we did our whole drop the defensive team thing. I cleared players, keeping my defense, not knowing we were doing that yet. And I dropped Kyle Hamilton as one of my 2-3 players that I needed to free up the IR spots. And I was trying to get him back. Yeah. That didn't work out.
He was definitely...
You took Starks.
I was going to take Kyle Hamilton right after Starks. Yeah. So I was going to take him my following pick.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, you took Starks before me. Starks was there, and then Hamilton was the backup for that. Human Worry, I had him primed up. Well done with that. You did good with the Human Worry pick. Yeah. Daniel, you just kept taking all the fucking running backs from me.
Yeah, it's just the column of green.
I couldn't believe Daniel. We kept texting, and I was like, I'm about to pick this person right now. I can't believe you're going to get another fucking running back because they keep following you.
Yeah.
And I was like, bring them. Keep on coming.
Yeah, it's all right. We'll get you some picks. We'll look and I need something, so I'll look at your. Is everybody open, or do you have names that you're willing to partner with? Just you got. Yeah, you pondered that and came back to me. Yeah. And the Shedeur Sanders.
And James are
pretty. Your uncle took Shedeur at pick 4. That one shocked me. I thought he'd drop a little further.
Yeah, I mean, he went higher in our draft.
Well, that's what I'm saying. He was Your uncle took him at 4. I expected him to drop a little more. I was going to take him slightly later, not too much, but if I didn't get someone else, yeah.
I do like Joey's Jalen Monroe pick in the 3rd round. That was
that was a snag that I was actually hoping to leave with just him.
That pissed Robbie off. I could tell you that right now.
Yes, it sure did.
Yeah, that was.
I could tell.
Yeah,
and I do like his Dallas Turner pick. Maybe just not when he took him.
Yeah,
it was a little early for me.
Targeted by multiple people for sure, and I'm like, dude, you probably still could have gotten him in like the 3rd, 4th, even that
even later. Yeah, even later.
5th round, he would have got him no problem.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Or sixth.
I'd say
sorry.
fourth or
You have his fifth.
I'd say fourth or fifth. Yeah, fourth or
Yeah.
fifth round. Linebackers started to go in the end of the fourth, so I think that would be
you're
the
right.
swing.
You're right.
That'd be the swing because I took Swearinger.
But Schlesinger wasn't till after his pick in the fourth.
No, he could have had. Yeah. I took Schlesinger. Chaz took Edmonds there. So linebackers went.
Campbell in the second to Uncle Rob 210.
Yeah, that one pissed. Yeah,
yeah,
it was a good pick. It was a good pick.
It's a good pick. Everybody was pissed.
Yeah, we all made angry. There was some angry faces. There wasn't many angry faces and emojis thrown out. There was one on that, and I didn't do it, but actually I did. I think I did. There was two of them, but I saw one and I joined in on it. So I was like, yeah, man, what a draft! I'm loving the idea. Slow draft, really cool idea. More people should do it. This is a lot of fun. It added just a more what we always want out of our league, more league participation into everything, and that's what we've always strived for. All of our rules and changes always come from everything being fair / more participation. Stop, the whole week 12 quitting, right? And we flopped our 7th pick to you have 7th place being first pick, right? Instead of money back, because we tried so many things. Half your money back. Everybody quit the consolation bracket. They would just be like, who cares? There's no reason to play. And week 12, everyone stops, right? So
yeah,
I don't know. I think we've solved a lot of these problems with a lot of our rules. And
I just saw something on here, guys. If you go to the previous draft, you can also view your previous queue.
Yeah, I just noticed that.
That would have been helpful.
Yeah.
That would have been really helpful. That's really helpful. I wish we could copy and paste that over. My goodness.
At least you can split screen it and go, though.
Yeah, I could just take the names like, hey, there's some names that I don't have on my list right now. Hey, Jameis Winston, you're still there. I mean,
dude, that's a firework right there,
right? You never know what it could be. So
play.
That's what I'm saying. So I shouldn't be talking to you guys. I don't know what I'm saying. So don't listen to me. I'm on lots of drugs. I don't know what you're talking about. So thanks for joining us. Tune in next time. We're going to do a way too early predictions. We're going to have some predictions of our own because we always like to have some predictions. Mario threw this in a few years ago, and we're going to do it again. I love it. That was fun. It is fun to do because then we get to compare it at the end of the year and see how many of those we did well. Did we guess properly? And Mario, you've been Howie lately, so how many will you get right again? Yeah, but you had 15. You had 15 though, so water bets. Water bets, hell yeah, man! Who gets the most? Oh, Mario's gonna get us. He's just gonna throw back in the water to us. So shit. All right. Well, let's see. Tune in again 2 weeks from now. We'll have way too early predictions, some fun predictions, and all kinds of stuff. So right into the show, ffwc23@gmail.com. And as always,
rise and dreams collide. A council gathers with power as their guide. Jonathan the strategist with wisdom's might. Mario and Daniel warriors ready to ignite. Thunder roars, lightning cracks the sky. Electric strings sing a battle cry. In this arena